yeah. Because it's so hot today, we will see how I go on. There's no promise that I'm going to be playing this for like super long. I might decide to suddenly change tacks and switch over to like Minecraft or Subnautica. That can maybe give me a little bit of a feeling of being cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I might even do a little bit of Kerbal. I don't know. We'll see. I might change up. For the most part, though, I want to get through this Breaking Point story thing that we're on. We're on Chapter 3, Challenging, which I think we have to run a full race for the first time. What? I think that one was the false start we had, so we started a new one. We had a bit of a false start, didn't we, when we first started it up, because all of my wheel wasn't set up correctly. So yeah, we're at Paul Ricard. I can't remember this race very well. The thing is, I know the track. I've seen it on television a lot of times. I've driven around it in the 2020 game. I don't think I made it on the 2019 game. I don't think we got up to Paul Ricard, but we definitely raced around on the 2020 game. So I do know the track. I always struggle to remember Paul Ricard, though. I know it's a fairly underwhelming track. And it's fairly boring to drive. It's difficult to drive. It's not one of my favorites to drive around. My favorite would probably be Monza, maybe. Monza or Spa was quite fun to drive around.
Racing here at Le Castellet, and the drivers are making their final preparations on the grid.
Le Castellet.
Thrilling contest then here at the French Grand Prix.
Okay.
6 lefts and 9 rights give us a total of 15 corners here at the circuit Paul Ricard.
Where's the music?
An overall distance of 3.6 miles. Average speeds will be somewhere in the region of 142 miles per hour, and they'll be maxing out on the Mistral Straight at around 205 miles per hour.
So I think this is the first full race that we get to race today.
France, the 10th race of the 2020.
And when I say full race, I think it's only like 25% of an actual race.
Yeah, exactly.
We are stuck at the back. I think our goal is to just get us through the field as quickly as possible.
Though you could make an argument for Racing Point underperforming somewhat.
Underperforming, yes. Hold on a minute. Why is there a Canadian leaf on my car? What?
A lot of season left ahead of us. So let's see how it all pans out.
I suppose Racing Point was a Canadian team, but that's only because Daddy Stroll is there. But if Lance Stroll isn't here, I would imagine that Racing Point isn't owned by...
Edging out Max Verstappen, will start from P2. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Bottas, Leclerc.
I guess someone will be sorry for that.
And Ricciardo, Norris, Vettel.
Well, Racing Point is a Canadian team, right? It is a Canadian team. They've got a Canadian driver. He's rubbish, but...
George Russell and Aiden Jackson.
With Aiden Jackson, I don't know. I guess it's for the team. It's not for me. That's Nicholas Latifi, the other Canadian.
For today's race.
So we're in P18. I think we've got to get through. Hey, Cow, how are you? Isn't it really early for you?
We've not quite had the start of the season we'd hoped for, but we've got a chance to make up some ground today. Try to keep your nose clean and show us what you've got. Good luck, Aiden.
So this is a 13-lap race. I have to pit. Okay, so we will do this selected strategy. Gonna bring down the amount of fuel that we've got. Car setup. Can we customize this? We can. We can fully customize this. Okie dokie. Maybe it's a good idea to have a look at this 2021 because we don't get to because we don't have the luxury of because we don't have the luxury of being able to hone this in, I'm actually going to look up some suggestions from the 2020 season. I can't imagine it'd be all that different. I can't imagine the setup would be too different. Actually, you know what? I wonder if Racing Point... See if there's a Racing Point setup. Good luck on your race. I have an early sleep schedule. I'm usually up at this time. Interesting. See, this is why I really wish I could import my saves. I mean, so right now, Cal, we're playing career mode. So this is like a career thing. Okay. Okay. I'm just having a look through things, see what they recommend. Okay, let's see if we can figure this out ourselves. So that goes up to 11. Interesting. So this is different to the 2020 game then. Well, so in the 2020 game, Paul Ricard was recommended as a medium track. So I guess we go bang on in the middle at 6. Differential on throttle. I want to turn... That's on throttle. So adjust the car's differential will affect the way that the power is transmitted to the rear wheels. Unlocked differential will allow the driven wheels to turn at different speeds, whereas a locked differential has both driven wheels rotate at the same speed. I see. So if we've got aero in the middle, let's put transmission in the middle. But I think off throttle, because when we're not on the throttle, we want the wheels to go around the same speed, right? Should I say brake a leg? I mean, you could say that. You'd be wrong. Hold on a second. Yeah, so this is very different to how the last game did stuff. So, oh god, I'm gonna have to learn a new system, and I only just got used to the old one. That I'm worried that might be a little bit too low. Camber sets the wheels. Vertical negative camber is on the top of the wheels. Lenses, right. I don't think we want maximum brake pressure. So let's put 90%. So the reason why I'm going for 90% is... I don't know. I actually don't know what I'm doing here. I'm just kind of fiddling around with it. I do have a guide up on the other side, but that was for the last game, and the last game is not this game, obviously. 333. We'll do that. I don't understand. So this is something that I've never understood. I've never understood anti-roll bar. I don't, or any of these variables. Yeah, there are so many variables. Yeah, dude, and I don't really fully understand what I'm doing on this. And it does look like it's slightly different to the last game. What about the tires? I didn't check the tires. Oh, okay, so my estimation of the tires is completely different to what they've got. So they reckon higher tire pressures here. See, the problem is, on the right-hand side down here, it tells you what these things do. However, what it doesn't do, it doesn't give you suggestions for each of the tracks. So then you've got to kind of like come up with your own judgment based on the tracks, which is fair enough. Like, for an experienced player, that's not That's not difficult, right? But when you're not the best at doing this and you've got no reference point, it's very tricky to kind of understand what's going on. So I guess that'll have to do. We've got the car strategy set up. We've got the setup and the race strategy. So let's just continue. We'll just hope I've made the right choice. How do we continue? Hello? Back? Aha! So that's race strategy. Okay, so we've got that. Let's start the race and we'll just kind of like see what we have to do. Oh, I've got the clutch set up in the wrong place as well. That's done. Controls. This, edit. Where's the clutch? There we go, cool. Save. Had the clutch set up on the wrong thing. Uh-oh, lost 2 places straight off the bat. That's not good. Did you ever see the movie Cars? Speed, focus. I do actually have to focus. Yes, I have seen Cars. Oh, shit. Giovinazzi. Did I, This is a big ask of me. This is a big ask to be able to do this, just coming out of nowhere without warming up or anything. Fucker! God damn it. I don't think the damage is as... We've definitely not got...
MFD for a new strategy option.
We've definitely not got as much damage on the car as what we did on the first game, so we'll change that as soon as I can, as soon as I know how to. Okay, so there's definite downforce issues there. Oh shit, no, brake. Brakes are important. I think we just made a position back there. Oh, this was my least favorite part of this track. I remember this. Oh, I can't change my engine modes either. So I am going to have to do some lift and coasting in places. We're in 16th. What is the position? Beat both McLaren and Renault drivers. I don't know where the McLaren and Renault drivers are. Passing the Hasses like crazy.
Nice move. Good job.
Oh, shit. He got past. Yo! What a dick! He knocked into the side of me. Like, I had the racing line there. I don't care what he's saying. Don't try and take him here. We made that mistake last time. It doesn't end well. Oh, I thought I could maybe undercut him back there, but I can't. Okay, let's just follow until we get the opportunity. Hey, we got Ackerman coming up as well. He didn't do very well. They're not going to railroad me when I overtake Butler again, are they? Carlos Sainz is in P10.
Okay, DRS is now available. Okay, you need to...
Yeah, no, I have seen Cars. It's an okay film. I like Cars. It's not the best Pixar film, though. God damn it, I cannot get through there without crashing into something. I'm really warm. I do think that this game was a mistake to be playing. That's my favorite bit of this track. Oh, what a dick! Just referencing the focus. Focus. Speed. I know which you mean, right at the beginning of the film, where he's kind of like closes his eyes. Right, Ackerman, get out of the way. Don't be a dick. Got it right off the bat. Yeah. Oh. He didn't even go defensive. You are speed. Oh, yes, I can stick to the circuit. Nearly lost it then. I felt it going from me. I'm definitely driving better than what I was the other day. We got Albon up ahead. I don't know where the Renault drivers are. We're cutting through the pack quite nicely, but I have no idea where the Renault and McLaren drivers are. But that's the goal, is to beat both Renault and McLaren. Oh no, he's going to have DRS now. Sainz is on P10.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
No. Jesus. Okay, how far is Albon? 2 seconds. And does seem like there's a DRS train ahead, though. Well, the car setup seems to work, so thank you, Google. One of these days, I will be able to understand how all of this works a little bit better. .6 seconds, so I gained 0.5 seconds in the last sector. When is my pit stop? I'm still on 1.6 seconds. Hoo-wee! I can't seem to catch up on Albon. What did I say? What did I just say? There's signs, I see him.
In this lap, in this lap.
In this lap.
Now.
I wonder if everyone else is pitting this lap. See where we come out after the pit stop. There's Ocon as well. I can see Ocon. There's like a red dot above there. No! What? I don't understand how I'm losing that. I managed to get within the DRS zone. I'm gonna have to pit this lap anyway. So says the strategy gods, and hopefully they don't pit either. And we can get that undercut going. Oh, I'm properly catching up with them now. Wrong part of the track though, really, to be on the back of their tail. Okay, let's go on pit. Sainz is pitting. Sainz is pitting. Oh, there's a bunch that's pitting here. Okay, hopefully we can undercut a few of the others that didn't pit. Come on, come on, come on. We didn't beat them in the pit stops, so that's fine.
Gentlemen, I've got news for you.
Okay, stay clear.
Hey, Discount, how's it going? Good luck.
You'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Hey, Discount. I feel like I've lost a lot of time. But hopefully I can do a good lap now and come out in front of Ricciardo and oh god damn it, it's that bit there that I'm really struggling with. We've got Sainz 1 second ahead. Problem is that Kvyat has the DRS for Sainz. Sainz has a DRS for whoever's in front of him. So we're gonna struggle. Have to lift off there if I'm following, otherwise bad things happen. Oh, you motherfucker. Teammates in the pits.
Casper is coming in for a stop.
That gives us a good indication that the others are pitting too. Can you not just brake so suddenly like that? He's got DRS as well. And Ocon, you dick, no! We did do an undercut there, though, I think, of a few. I don't know where Danny Ricciardo is. He might have already came out. There's Norris, Sainz. I don't know where Daniel Ricciardo is. Not bumper cars right now. Okay, I've really got to focus to be able to... We've got the two McLarens directly ahead. I've got Ocon. I don't know where Daniel Ricciardo is. I can do this. I'm relatively confident that I can do this.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
He hit me. I didn't hit him. That's the honest goddamn truth. Ah! Yeah, Ricciardo is ahead of the Ferrari. So I've got to get past Norris, I've got to get past Leclerc, and then there's Ricciardo, look. No! Oh, you dick. There's no way I'm stopping to overtake there. Oh, I'm already all sweaty. It's not good. Right, there's nowhere to overtake in the next bit until we get to the final corner. Maybe, if I'm lucky, I can get past on the final. Wait. No way! Oh, that was good. I just saw him dawdle. No! I saw him just veer off ever so slightly, and the line just going around the outside there was really nice. And then I ruin it by spinning. Okay, we've only got 2 cars left, and then we've got this stage done. Let's not get too greedy. I've got to be careful of Norris. He's going to come back at me.
The car behind is dropping back. We're seeing a gap form.
Oh, the Ferraris are trying to take out the Renault. Might be able to get in on a piece of the action here. Just be careful.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I'm good on fuel. Got him in the DRS. Although there was a DRS train there, so I think I got him in the braking rather than the DRS. Okay, we've just got Danny Rick left. And maybe Vettel to get past. I need to really focus though. It seems to be whenever I'm saying something, that's when I go wrong. So maybe we just shut up. That's really difficult for me to do. Couldn't get him on the outside that time.
Good job. Nice overtake.
See if we can get Vettel. Uh-oh. That's not who I wanted to cruise past. I got him. Okay, let's get Vettel. We can do this in the DRS. He doesn't have DRS. Late on the brakes. Dick. Okay, that was a little bit of my fault there. He's gonna be right on my tail through all of this section. I might just let him past here. Right, defensive line. I don't know if I can catch Max. He's 11 seconds ahead. So P4 is about the best I'm gonna do. I can't believe I've managed to do that.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
2 laps of fuel remaining.
Gap to car in front is 11.3 seconds.
I mean, I did heavily abuse the flashback system. And like I said, eventually I would like to make it so that I'm not using any flashbacks. But with it being so hot, and I'm still kind of getting the feel for this game. Although, that being said, it does feel very similar to the 2020 game, so... Dude, we've just pulled a 2.5 second gap between us and Vettel, who is behind. And we're gaining on Max. We don't have enough laps to gain on Max, but still, we're the fastest car out there. That'll be down to the setup, I think. Does make me wonder whether the AI use what setups they use for the game. Whether they just use like the balance setup or whatever. And we got fastest lap. Nice.
Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Isn't it amazing when you don't have to overtake cars and have traffic in the way what you can do? Shut up. I realized that was karma from me bragging. Pretty sure that's an illegal move as well, when I was just like veered through the white lines. What? What? What happened? Oh, is Lewis finished? Oh, Valtteri Bottas was the winner. Wait, what?
Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the
I
way in.
think we got fastest lap too, so not bad. Yeah, Discount. Hey man, how's it going? 8th month resub. How are you, Discount? Thank you very much for that. Sorry, I was racing when you dropped the sub, so I didn't get to acknowledge it like I'm terrible at doing anyway.
That's certainly much better from Racing Point. Frankly, they should be in the mix more often. On a good day, they're as good as anyone in that midfield pack.
And they've certainly proved it today. So after a magnificent
We came
race,
P4.
we can now see the
You overtook
drivers
12
making their way to
cars.
the podium.
Yeah, just about.
Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot.
Saying I started in
Well earned victory for
P18. It's not bad, eh,
Mercedes.
Kale? I think I'm gonna play this, like, if we do a campaign like we did with 2020, in the 2020 game. So this is the 2021 game. This is the, like, the introduction, the prologue. I think if I do a series like we did in the 2020 My Team series, I think I am going to have the shorter races. They're just funner to do, and we could do like multiple races in one stream kind of thing, you know what I mean?
Great work out there today. Let's have your thoughts. So, Aiden, it's a great result for you here today. The team must be delighted with a solid points finish. How are you feeling?
There's always room for improvement.
Yeah, I'm good. It's a solid result, but there's always room for improvement. I'm sure we'll be looking at all the data from today and working out how we can build on it for the rest
Oh
of the
god,
season.
this lip syncing.
Well, it's such a great result, especially since it's your first season in Formula One. Would you say you found your feet now since the jump to F1?
Shows they can handle F1 car just as well as an F2 car, no matter what people say. Let's
reckon so.
show them.
I'd say the result today shows I can handle an F1 car just as well as an F2 one, no matter what people say. I think the team would agree with me.
So there's no current tensions within the team. We've all seen that you and Casper have locked horns so far this season. Is that something that's now behind you?
I think there's always going to be a settling in period. It doesn't matter who you're paired with. Let's just say that.
I think there's always going to be a settling in period. It doesn't matter who you
Do you
pair
get
with.
bonuses for completing
You also have a
interviews? I don't
strong
think so.
character to do all
This is all part of the story,
Maybe
Cow.
weaknesses, but I'm sure we'll get there.
So the story so
Thank you for your
far...
time.
The story so far is that Jack is the person that we're driving as. Has came into the sport for the first time. This is his first year in the sport. He's had a few clashes. Oh, Chapter 3. Jackson put in a solid performance at the French Grand Prix to firmly cement Racing Point as a contender in the crowded middle pack of the F1 grid, much to the delight of the team's management and fans. So yeah, like Chapter 1, we had our first ever race. We got a little bit too over the top and we crashed into our teammate. And that forced them out of the race. So we crashed into our teammate in the first race. In the second race, we got crashed into by our teammate, and we had to come back and take 10th spot. So it's kind of like starting from the bottom and like working your way back up. This one was like the full race. You start from the back of the pack, then you've got to get up as far as you can in the full duration race. Well, I say full. It's only a 14-lap race, so it's not. It's like actual F1 races and what I've used to do. The races at can last like between 50 and 70 laps, right? It's like an hour and a half race. But I think I'm going to like if we do the My Team, I'm gonna make sure that we've got a shorter race duration, so that I don't get bored. But yeah, so for the interview stuff, that's just gonna continue with the story that we're coming up with. Jackson finding form in France to bring home the points for Racing Point. When asked if he thinks he's now found his feet in F1, Jackson was almost confrontational. I'd say the result today shows I can handle an F1 car. Wait, confrontational? I wouldn't say that was a confrontational answer. I think that's the, you know, my driving speaks for itself. That's not a confrontational answer. That's an honest answer. It's good to have a narrative. Cow, the narrative is shit. It is very cringy. Wait until we get to the cutscenes. It's not pretty. The thing is, with the last game, they didn't have any narrative whatsoever. It was we just did a My Team racing thing. So I designed a team, and then we just raced a bunch of races. Like we did the full race weekends, and I had a lot of fun doing that. But there was no story element to it or anything like that. It was just, where can Womble drive today? Like, how many crashes can we do? Like, you know, that sort of thing. But, so this is different. I decided to go slightly different for this, just because, you know, we played a lot of F1 2020 last year, so let's play it, but differently. Let's see what the actual story, what changes have they made in the game. That's kind of what I'm trying to analyze right now. Anyway. But while attitude can be important, it's ultimately performance that will carry a driver to greatness. Thankfully then, it seemed as if the investment by Racing Point in the up-and-coming driver is starting to pay off. After a notable clash with his teammate Casper Ackermann early in the season, Jackson has since been showing quite improvement on all fronts. You think? P4? P4's a pretty big finish. Leading to a fantastic performance in the French Grand Prix. So regardless of attitude, if Aiden Jackson, I keep saying Jack Aiken, but that's actually a racing driver. He's an actual real racing driver and is very, very good. He's not in F1 though, he does Formula E, I think. So regardless of attitude, if Aiden Jackson keeps delivering like this, like he is right now, then who are we to argue? Okay. Social. I don't care about that shit. Emails. Jeff Nelson. Nice one, Aiden. Hey, Aiden. That was a tough... hi, Brian.
Brian.
Aiden, just so you know, there's a full team meeting in 20 minutes.
No worries.
We just want to review our strategy while the race is still fresh in our minds.
Right, okay. I'll see you there.
Wait.
Listen, while you're on, I just wanted to say that was some solid driving out there today. I'm impressed.
I appreciate it. Thanks, Brian.
Put it this way, it's been noticed. Well done, kid. I'll see you in the meeting.
They would have scheduled that before the race. Why am I only just here? I've got 20 minutes to prep for a meeting. God damn it, Mom!
Hey, Mom.
Hello, love.
Ugh.
Just calling to say well done, as usual. You okay?
Thanks, Mom. Yeah, I'm good. Real good. I think I delivered today.
I thought so. And I think the neighbors probably did too. I couldn't stop shouting.
Oh, not again.
I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
Hey, it's Silverstone soon.
So does that mean you'll be home for a few days?
Probably. I'll try and get over for a day or two, either side of race weekend.
You know, Silverstone was always your dad's favorite track.
I know. You're still coming to the race, right?
Do you really think I'd miss out on the VIP treatment? Of course I'm coming. I just wish it wasn't on my
Aiden
own.
almost has my voice.
Yeah, I know, but I'll be there. And I can't wait to see you.
Me too. Anyway, I won't
Just a
keep
tad
you.
more British
I
sounding.
imagine you want to go and celebrate. Well done again. Love you.
Love you too, Mum. Speak soon.
Okay. Are we done with the phone calls? God damn it, it's so cringy. Hey, Aiden, that was a tough race out there today, but seriously, well done for finishing in the points. I didn't just finish in the points. I finished best of the rest. And I beat a Red Bull. Jeff? Was he watching the race? I beat a Red Bull. And the Ferraris. I meant to say at the debrief, but it's great to see how you're improving and even better. Wait, I'd meant to say at the debrief. Wait, I thought the debrief was in 20 minutes. What? Even better to be a part of it. Brian! Aiden just caught up on your interview with Claire. I wanted to say thanks for being so diplomatic when asked about how things are with Casper. It really helps the image of the team. You being able to field questions like that and makes my job so much easier. You see, Brian, I got your back. Oh, I forgot to mention, I gave an interview to Trackside a couple of weeks ago. Had a great time doing it. Maybe you've seen it. Colin, the guy who does it, mentioned he'd be trying to trying to get in touch with you for a chat. You might want to have a word with your PA. As he said, he's not heard much back. Anyway, I gave him your email address. Thanks. Okay, fuck off. I don't care. Get out of here. Let's collect the rewards. I'm not quite sure what this does. I think this is just this just unlocks. Oh. Helmets and stuff, I guess. My brain got confused for a moment. You're such a troll. Go to the next chapter. Okay. Chapter 4. With Racing Point continuing to show signs of improvement, the F1 world turns its eyes to Silverstone, which is this weekend, by the way. Actually, yeah, today is the quick race, the sprint race. That's going to be fun. A real test for rookie Aiden Jackson as he returns home with hopes of impressing the crowd. I wonder if Silverstone in the game this year has the sprint races in. I don't know about that yet. We'll see. We'll see if we've got the sprint races this year. And reverse grid sprint races, as he returns home with hopes of impressing the crowd and earning their support in the historic circuit. Fernando Alonso makes a comeback, returning to the sport in 2021, returning to the Renault at the sport, the 2021 season, the two-time F1 champion, also with Renault, whom he has driven for twice in his career. Alonso left Formula 1 in 2018 to complete other motorsports, but has been rumored for some time that Alonso has been in talks with Renault, and now is his official confirmation Alonso will drive alongside Frenchman Esteban Ocon Regarded as one of the greatest drivers in F1 history, alongside his 2 World Championships, Alonso has also won 32 Grand Prix throughout his career. This legend returns to Formula One is sure to bring some excitement, and it has, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Alonso's comeback this season has been quite entertaining to watch. We got an email. Weather forecast. Why am I not looking forward to this? Just a quick heads up. Okay. Hi.
Hello?
Hello, mate.
Who is this?
Oh, come on, keep up. It's Devon.
Butler.
The very same.
How did you get this number?
It doesn't really matter. Listen. I just wanted to pass on a bit of friendly advice.
Oh.
Now, it's always tricky racing on your home track. The pressure, all the fans watching, it's a nightmare.
Right, yeah, I imagine it is.
But if you keep your cool, you stay focused, you will get through it, okay? Just imagine it's a different circuit on the other side of the planet. Then, when your race does fall apart, it'll be a lot easier to deal with.
Yeah, great advice.
I knew you'd think so. Anyway, good luck out there today. Just try and make it to the end, huh?
Pretty sure I've beaten him in every race now.
Good luck to you too. I'll see you later.
Especially because he's driving in a fucking Haas. You know, he's... Anyway. No, he's not. He's an Alfa Romeo. Oh, does that mean that Kimi Raikkonen's not in the sport? Damn it. Yeah, because I'm sure I've seen Giovinazzi. Oh, he took Kimi's seat. What a dick. Anyway, can we read the emails now? An email from Brian. Just a quick heads up, a couple of magazines have booked in casual interviews with you post-race. It's clearly because you're driving on your home circuit and on Silverstone's 70th. So I'm sure that that'll be their angle. I tried to pass this through your PA, but I can't find her anywhere. I've sent her the details and thought I'd send it your way too, just so we're covered. Yeah, my PA seems to be a little bit shit. I'm not gonna lie. Good luck out there today. This'll be one to remember. Make sure you enjoy every second, but stay focused, eh? Thanks, Brian. Good news on the weather forecast. Looks like both qualifying and the race are going to stay dry. Have they fixed the weather in this game? Oh, we can view attachment. No. Wait. Can we view attachment? Right trigger. Ah, look at that. You can view attachments. Okay, we might have to have... I might have to try and remember that, because I bet you could have done that in the old game. Even the game admits that your PA is shit, yeah. You can look at the weather reports, and one last thing to throw a spanner in the works for this weekend. That's one less thing. Saziska. Oh, this is my PA. Just to let you know she's here and being well looked after. Send me a message after the race and I'll bring her round to the paddock. I'm really not going to do that. Drive safe. D. Sass. Colin! Greetings, Aiden. This is Colin Perry for Dragside. Brian Doyle was kind enough to pass on your contact details. That was not his job. Contact my PA. That's what they're there for. I thought I'd reach out. I'd dearly love to interview you for Trackside, and having already done both Brian and Casper, it feels only right that we should have a chat too. Go through the PA, or the team, right? Not me. Not my area. I drive cars. Do let me know, and feel free to fire across any questions you'd like me to ask. I'm more than happy to leave a content and approach up to you. I look forward to speaking. Okay. Right, I need to either close a window or ventilate the room a little bit, so bear with me. Hold on. It's not too bad right now. It's not too bad right now, but we'll see. We'll see if that has worked. Like I said, don't know how long I'm going to be able to stream for today. We'll see. Okay, British Grand Prix. Capitalizing on the fantastic Q3, Aiden Jackson is enjoying one of his finest career performances with the front right... Wait, when a front right puncture, hold on, threatens to ruin his chances of a top 5 finish. With friends and family in the stands and the crowd behind him, Jackson sets his sights on salvaging what he can from the race. No! Ah, what a dick. I got a puncture. They gave me a puncture. I got railroaded. 7 laps remaining.
Tires are gone. Copy, Aiden. Box.
Do I have to drive it back?
Let's just minimize the damage. Okay, the gap behind is 5.3 seconds. 4.0 seconds.
Jesus. Which tire is it? Front. Five-second penalty. Nuh-uh. We don't accept penalties. This is awful. This is awful. Come on, no, look at all those cars going past. They better give me some, like, super soft tires right now.
Release.
Ah, dude. Fun queue. Yeah, Ackerman's gone past. Dude, I'm gonna be right at the back of the grid. Where do I need to finish? Finish in the points, 10th or above. Oof. I don't think damage is on.
Time left to push for the points here, Aiden. Copy.
Can you shut up with the breathing down the mic? Push for the points. Fucking got a puncture. How did I get the puncture? What a dick. This is a load of bullshit. I'm not a huge fan of driving around Silverstone either. But I should be able to do it. Okay, Latifi, you're first. I should be able to drive around this better than I drove around Paul Ricard. But we'll see. We've got this crappy Maggots and Beckett's coming up now. Get out of the way, Latifi.
Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
I didn't get to do a car setup. I'm a little bit salty that I didn't get to do a car setup because I don't know what the car setup is right now. So I only need a top 10 finish to be able to complete this stage. Wait, does this mean that there's 4 British drivers at the British Grand Prix? Hamilton, Norris. Wait, no, 5. Because Russell is in the game as well. Me, Devon Butler, which is a joke. Giovinazzi. Next. I think Danny Rick just overtook Giovinazzi. I'm gonna crash.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Ah! I don't think an overtake has ever happened there. I did get a warning for the collision though. Where are we? P14. Gotta get past Ackerman, Vettel. I hate Maggots and Beckett's.
Gap ahead is 1.5
So
seconds.
difficult to chain those corners up correctly with throttle control and everything. Where's the next DRS zone? We should have him actually before the DRS zone, which is kind of scary. I might wait until the DRS zone to have Ackerman. God damn it, stop crashing.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps of fuel remaining? Oh, nutsacks. I don't know if I can do the... P10, I've only got 3 laps left. Go around the outside. Oh, you dick. No. Oh, what a... Bah! I had to brake there, that wasn't good. Ah, and he's got DRS now too. Vettel's on the hard tires, so... Made it. Made it stick. Got Vettel. I need to get into the points. I've got 2 laps to get Butler. He's 3 seconds ahead.
Our gap to the car in front is 3.1 seconds.
We must be on back markers right now because I can see... Wait, hold on. Butler is falling behind. I'm catching up so quickly.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
Butler's just lost a place to Albon, so he's out of the points. Ah, no!
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
Fully aware of that.
Okay, you're creating some breathing space between you and the car behind by a few seconds
Ooh.
per lap.
I just got 2 in 1. And that gave me DRS as well. I didn't realize that the other cars were so slow. See if we can get Kvyat. And then Sainz is 6 seconds ahead. We won't get him. We can get Kvyat, so P9. Rimworld, is that an update? I can't read the whole sentence.
This is your final lap of the race.
Final lap. I'm not gonna be able to get signs. So we just need to stay in this position, and we get.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Rimworld had an update and gets future new DLC. Oh, nice. I might have to play a little bit of Rimworld at some point then. Don't know if I'll stream it, but... Oops. Don't want that.
This is your final lap of the race. The gap to the car ahead is 1.9 seconds.
I did not mean to hit the box button there. Oh, Carlos, no! No, he's right there! No, I was so close. I needed one more lap and I'd have got in P8 and maybe P7. Like I could have done that with one more lap.
Here we are then, a fantastic British Grand Prix.
I was a lot faster than everyone else. I didn't realize how much faster we were.
What a race for young Aiden Jackson. If he can keep this up, he's got a long, promising career in front of him.
Absolutely. He'll have been gutted about that puncture. Imagine what kind of challenge he'd have been able to make without it. You've got to give it to him though. He gritted his teeth and pulled it back. Great driving.
Now whisper it quietly, but things seem to be on the up for Racing Point's Aiden Jackson. One to watch.
Aiden Jackson.
After an excellent performance at the Grand Prix, I'm sure there'll be plenty of celebrations tonight amongst the Mercedes team.
Oh, look at that podium. We've not seen that like 100 times. It is part of the problem with F1, modern F1 at the moment, is that you get the same 3 drivers on the top of the podium all the time. Regardless of order, what order they're in, it's usually those 3 drivers. Maybe Perez. Perez is up there now, I guess. He's been having a few podiums. Actually, it was nice to see Vettel back on the podium a couple of races ago. That was in Baku. Oh, I missed what it said. Oh well. Finished in the points after some bad luck. Roundup at Silverstone! The twists and turns of the British Grand Prix with another display of fantastic control and determination. The new Racing Point driver, Aiden Jackson, is certainly proving his worth. The young driver started strong in the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. Only the fall foul of a puncture as he was finding his pace. And yet, even though he was forced to pit, Jackson pushed on with terrific grit and gain places and even finished in the points. A fantastic result for Aiden Jackson, and one that was welcomed by his home crowd here at Silverstone. Hamilton may be Britain's #1 son, and rightfully so, but people are also beginning to wonder if Jackson might be our favourite new kid on the block. And speaking of Hamilton, are any of us surprised that blah blah blah? What about Lando Norris? What about Russell? Both of them are showing incredible promise. In fact, Norris in particular this year is showing an insane amount of promise in... I don't know, I don't care about that. Email! Wait, are we going to get a phone call? Yep. Hi, Brian.
Brian.
Well, someone's the hot topic in the press room.
What do you mean?
Oh, come on. There's no need to be so modest.
What are you on about, Brian?
Well, after that puncture, everyone thought you'd lost it. But to pull it back and into the points, it's all anyone's talking about.
Well, I'm glad the press is starting to take notice.
Oh, get used to it. They put a bunch of interviews in your diary for tomorrow. It's why I was calling.
Right. Thanks for letting me know.
So don't celebrate too hard tonight, eh?
Yeah, all right, Brian. Don't worry. I'm only going to see my mum.
Right. Well, each to their own.
See you later, Brian.
I hate these phone calls. Team, I just wanted to send a huge whoopsie. A huge thank you and well done. I'm humbled and proud to see how everyone pulled together and performed in perfect harmony today. Of course, the day wasn't without some drama. I think I can speak for everyone when I say we all thought we'd lost. Aiden once his tire went, especially Jeff. Fuck off, Jeff. I don't think I've ever seen him turn so red, but we all pulled it back. We all did? I'm very proud of this team, and we're all achieving. I'll see you all in the debrief. Let me know when you're ready, and I'll bring your mum round to see you. Just ping me a message. Really great race today, congrats. You could have warned me about your mum. My ears are still ringing. Whatever. Let's get the rewards. Skip it. I don't care. Huge whoopsie. Italian Grand Prix. Monza! That's my favorite track, I think. At least to drive on the game. Or at least in the last game. Monza was definitely my favorite to drive.
I'm not sure if it's something to do with the energy storage. I'm losing power on the straights.
Right. And you said the acceleration was okay? We'll take a look at it.
And how are we today, chaps? Everything running smoothly, I hope.
All right, Brian. Yeah, we're just going through a few last-minute tweaks.
Ah, that's what I like to see. With dedication like that, maybe you'll be able to get us back a few more of those points.
The lips.
Yeah, I'll try.
Oh.
Actually, Aiden, I'm glad I've caught up with you.
It looks awful.
Thought you might like to know. I had a call this morning from Toto Wolff. Mentioned you directly.
Oh.
I think they're sniffing around for next season. You're being watched.
So, no pressure then?
So, what's the problem with the
I'm not driving for Mercedes next.
Straight. It's not a massive issue. I'm sure we can deal with it.
Yeah, theoretically, do we have time to install the Spec 2 unit before the race?
Yes, boss.
And Casper's reporting no problems?
No.
Okay, let's do it. Put the Spec 2 in Aiden's, would you?
Well, that would sort it. I mean, if you're sure.
Of course. You could do with a little boost. A little boost. Besides, anything for our star driver.
Whoopsie.
Casper, how are you today? Feeling good about the race?
Slight. The Devons in the details. A chat with Alfa Romeo driver Devon Butler. So ahead of the Italian Grand Prix. Hi, I'm back. We caught up with Devon Butler, the diversive driver currently racing at Alfa Romeo. Affable and outspoken, Butler came across as serious about ever being earnest, especially when asked about his plans for the future. I'll be continuing my success with Alfa Romeo next season. If it ain't broke, why fix it? Well, it obviously is broke, because I don't think you've scored any points. Also, I want Kimi back. You've taken Kimi's seat, and it makes me mad. It's no secret that controversy follows Devon around, and it's that same devil-may-cry attitude that's made the Brit less than favourable with certain fans. We asked Devon about his detractors, or if he had a message for those who have been outspoken against him in the past. I couldn't care less, Butler announced. At least people are taking notice. Let them say what they want. It's me behind the wheel, and I'm not going anywhere. Apart from... Yeah, exactly. I think that's the point. You're not going anywhere. Like, you're not winning races. You're staying on the starting grid. Anyway. Brian! We just spoke!
Brian.
Aiden, I'm glad I've called you. Listen, don't worry about Casper.
Let me stop you there. Brian, Casper's the furthest thing from my mind right now. I've got a race to focus on.
Good man. In the garage just now, that was my fault. I know how he can be.
What, childish? Self-centered? I'm sick of it, Brian. He's been on my case ever since I joined the team. He needs to grow up.
Okay. You just leave Casper to me and get your head in the race. Let's put that new power unit to good use, eh?
I like that we get the new power unit.
See you on the other side.
Okay, be very careful with the inner curbs of the first two chicanes here. They're very high. You can easily launch yourself off the track. Other than that, well, it's Monza. Just remember to keep your foot planted to the floor and you'll be fine. Monza! Okay. Oh, wow, even 12th. Aiden Jackson. Okay. So we're starting 12th? A bit of a change of plans. They're now doing the interviews before the photo shoot tomorrow. This means that you should probably try on what they sent over tonight. They'll definitely be asking you what you think about the collection. I made sure everything's in your hotel room, laid out and ready to go. Also, Colin Perry from Trackside has been hassling me again. I'm wondering if you should just bite the bullet. I don't think he's going to take no for an answer. Any problems, just give us a call. Hi, Aiden. I hope this mail finds you well. Just thought I'd politely chase in case you didn't receive my last message. I'd really love to interview you for Trackside and think it could be a really good opportunity for you to reach out to the fans. Nobody cares about the fans. I mean, if they cared about the fans, then they wouldn't charge ridiculous amounts of money to put it on Sky! Sorry. It is expensive. It's expensive to watch F1 now. I hate it. I'd more than happy to work a time and date around you, and would even love to give you control over the direction of the interview. Do let me know so we can arrange. I'm at most weekends, so can be flexible. Do you know what I would like to do? Because I feel like we have to do this trackside thing. I want to do every question as no comment. They had done the trackside interview, no comment. I hope you get this message. If I don't hear from you, I'll try again in a few days. When in doubt, do a Nikki. Not Nikki. Kimmy never answers things. Okay, so Jackson looks to take full advantage of the car's new power unit with the vexation of his teammate Casper Aiken. With the grid set, his focus is locked in. Jackson is eager to show Ackerman why Racing Point signed him. Okay, are we doing the full race? That would be nice. This is our first good F1 circuit. I will have to think about car setup though.
Monza, where the crowd are ready for today's action, and we hope you're ready to see the world.
Again, they used to have music in the intros like this going on in the background, but they don't. Makes me wonder if they've got rid of the music from the game.
With top speeds reaching 215 miles per hour, only a few places can challenge Monza's crown as the fastest circuit in F1. Chicanes make up the majority.
They probably lost the license. I bet they can't put it in the game.
And just in case the slipstream wasn't enough, 2 DRS zones will help encourage some closer action.
Yeah. We like Monza. Monza's an easy race.
The 90th time this event has been held, so a special year for F1 fans, particularly the Italians, who are rightly proud of this event and its heritage.
Yeah, it always feels a bit special here, doesn't it, Crofty?
Lewis doesn't sit on the grass. Are you kidding me? He never sits on the grass.
But could snatch it outright today with a 6.
Nearly 100 years of history here, so let's see what this year holds in store for the Italian Grand Prix. Let's run you through the driver grid order.
Okay, where are we starting in this race?
Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Valtteri Bottas that completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Ackerman, Carlos Sainz, and Kvyat, Norris, Ricciardo, Gasly, and Alexander Albon, Ocon, Leclerc, Antonio Giovinazzi, and Butler, Vettel, Grosjean.
Why am I right at the back of the grid again?
Hayden Jackson, Magnussen, and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out. So let's head down to the track and get this.
Did we just not do we got a brand new power unit? Why? Why did we go out? Because your pants?
Good luck out there today.
That's bullshit. I'm calling bullshit on that. Okay, car setup. Okay, so we definitely don't want all of that front wing. We definitely don't want that rear wing. Transmission is probably lower. Right. Suspension is gonna be like this, maybe. I don't know about this shit. We'll do that, and then we'll do this. Let's. Should we have another look at a? Hold on. Let's have a look. Let's see if we can. One and 6 for the rear. So they reckon the rear you actually have 6. That's interesting. Okay. That'll slow us down in a straight line, though. 50, 60. So I was almost right on this. Suspension. Let's see what they say. Yeah, that's... actually, no. I can apparently decrease this a little bit more. I mean, this is the previous game, so we'll see. This was the shit that I didn't... I don't know what to do with this. I don't understand this. This is just me plugging in buttons that they've told me to do. I don't know what difference this makes. And then the brakes. And the tires. Yeah. So I've kind of got everything. And maybe reduce the pressure in those. So I don't think the rear wing needs to be this high. I think we can reduce it to there. So let's put it on 4. Because my instinct was 2. They say 6. So let's put it 4. And we'll just save that there. I don't know. I think I did the transmission pretty much the same. I don't know what else we changed really. It was just that rear wing. Like I would have thought that because a lot of it is just like straight line, you wouldn't have much drag on your rear wing. Well, car setup's done. Right, race strategy. So lap 8 out of 13. And we go on the medium. Supposedly. We could cut... Like, I think it might be more beneficial to come in on an earlier... Like, so we say... lap... Like, it might be more beneficial to come in lap 7, because then we'll have the clean air and we'll be able to do, like, a good outlap. So I might say lap 7. So let's start race. Whoops. Not very good off the line. Just lost all those places. All those 2 places that we... Holy crap, that's a traffic jam. I can't brake in time. There's like no way I'm gonna be able to do this. God damn it! Doesn't help when they just drift into the way. I've got to beat Ackerman. Is that my goal? Beat Ackerman. Ugh. They're asking a lot. Around the outside.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Thanks, Jeff. Get out of the way, Ocon! Did he knock me from behind? Pretty sure he knocked me then. Had like a tap of contact. Oh no, he's nowhere near me. It's just poor driving. I could have sworn I felt contact, but he's nowhere near me. Fastest lap Hamilton. Makes you wonder where he is.
DRS is now enabled.
Can I use it? I cannot use it. Where am I gonna go? Damn the inside. I didn't make the decision in time. Down the inside, right? You ready? Oh! That was 3. Ah! Okay, I don't think I can do 3. Such aggression. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've got to drive aggressively if I've got to catch freaking Ackerman, who's in P4, although he's only 3 seconds off the pace. He's only 3 seconds ahead. Like, I'm still within pouncing range. I think it's still early in the... God damn it, I cannot drive right now. I think this might have to be the last thing I do on this, because I'm just too hot. I'm enjoying it though, it's fun. It's... Why am I hitting that curb every time? There we go. Missed the curb. Yeah, he's 3 seconds ahead of me, so he's right at the beginning of this DRS train here. Uh-oh. Hi, Vettel. There's nothing I can do about this. I do have DRS, but I cannot... There's no way I'm going to be able to defend this. I'll have to do it in the braking. Jesus, I can't put all of my weight into the braking right now because my foot's slipping off the pedal. Well then. Wow. I can't put my full foot on the brakes. Alright, we'll do it at the 150 marker then instead. It's the DRS train that's kind of slowing me down here. I really am struggling I'm gonna have to go on a break soon. Ah! Maybe don't be as aggressive. We've got plenty of time to get past this pack. And we've got the pit stop as well. I was able to hit the curb there perfectly. It's the best I've done that curb. Around the outside, maybe? No? Undercut, 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 undercut. I couldn't put the power on fast enough.
We're approaching the pit window. You'll be on the mediums.
Okay, get him in the braking zone. Braking zone. Jesus! Ha! I didn't open my DRS. Rip. Ugh. Warning, collision with Leclerc. I'm keeping that. Okay, I need to not be using the flashbacks as aggressively. Let's just calm down. Let's just do it one car at a time and kind of hope that we can break this DRS train that's kind of formed. No, I hit the curb again. Whoa, steady. I think the flashback might have fucked me up here.
Top 10 now. Keep it up.
Let's go defensive. What? The actual? Fuck! What's that? Every time he hits me. Without fail. Okay, I need to take a break from this because this is actually starting to annoy me. Raging Womble, hey Chaser, how's it going? No, I'm not raging, I'm hot. It's more the fact that I'm hot, so I can't, like, my foot is slipping off the brake pedal right now, and I'm really struggling to be able to control the car, because it is 27 degrees Celsius outside, and it's probably hotter in my room. And 0 AC. Yeah, I'm hot. I'm a hot dog. And I'm really struggling to drive because of the heat. I'm still enjoying it, it's just I'm not driving to the best of my abilities. By a long way. I could drive a lot better than this. Wheels came off.
We're boxing this lap. Give us the best in lap you can.
Okay, I need to fix this wheel. I have to use a cloth or something because my hands are like really poorly sweaty right now, and they keeps coming off the wall and all sorts of it's all slimy. No, I didn't want to use the flashback. Oh, you're kidding me. I didn't want to use a flashback there. Oh well, that's fine. Whoopsie. You see what I like? I'm really struggling. Like, I'm making good moves and stuff, but I'm just struggling to sight the braking zones and.
Brilliant. Nice move.
This was not a very good in-lap.
Gap to car in front is 1.9 seconds.
Whoops. How rude. Apparently we made contact there. Oh no! 5-second penalty. I cannot slow down in time. Like, it will not slow down. It won't slow down. Jesus. Oh, my foot. Hey, San, how's it going, dude? Oh, no, wait, that was an illegal. 1.9 seconds!
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
I really need a good outlap. That was bad. That was a poor decision. I shouldn't have tried to overtake there. Teammates in the pits. Rip.
Casper is in the pits. Casper in the pits. We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Better, getting better from the cold you have? Oh, rip, man. It's not the season to be doing that, is it, either? Like, to be getting colds and things. It's horrible when you get a cold this time of year. Get out the way, Danica Viat. How is it here? I'm roasting, man. I'm properly on fire right now, so... Like, I'm really struggling to kind of keep my focus and... I'm really close to beating this, though. Ackerman is P6, so he's lost a place in the pit stops. I've gained a lot of places in that pit stop. Got that DRS train again. Come on. Someone else coming out of the pits now. Ooh, okay. A little bit overly aggressive there. Did I passed him though. I passed Ackerman. I think a podium shot is a little bit too much of a far-fetch, but let's beat the McLarens.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining. Great maneuver. You made it look easy.
Kind of was, I'm not gonna lie. Hamilton is P3. What is going on? Break! Seriously?
We've been handed a 3-second penalty for obvious corner cutting.
I'm gonna get 3 seconds faster than Ackerman. Who needs brakes? I'll take the warning. I mean, the brakes just weren't... It just didn't... It wouldn't stop. And it gave the position back, like, straight away that we gained there. So I think that that penalty was really harsh. I think it's because we gained a place, but really, like, if you gain a place from not braking in the right spot, and then you give that position back, like, straight away, and you don't gain any time from it, which I didn't, you shouldn't get a penalty for that. And I hate that F1 these days are so easy to give out penalty. I could go into a rant about this, actually, because it really destroyed the last race for me. All the penalties that were... I actually really fell out with F1.
Fuel remaining.
I've really fallen out with F1 actually, with the
Keep managing your tires.
I don't have DRS. Ugh. Someone's ramming me from behind. This is Formula 1, this isn't bumper cars, get out of here. Yeah, the last couple of races, the stewards have just been, like, giving out stupid penalties for no reason. And all the teams are just, like, including the victims in the teams, are just like, why are we getting penalties all of a sudden? Like, what is this? What? Do you want us to do wheel-to-wheel racing, or do you want us to just give up whenever anyone's trying to overtake someone? Like, what do you want from us? And ow! It's a bad runoff. He's gonna get DRS as well. There's no way I can defend this.
Final lap of the race.
Not even gonna try and defend that. Mind you,
there's only one lap of fuel remaining.
one lap of fuel remaining. We're on the last lap, so I'm slow through that last little sector there. Race winner, Lewis Hamilton. How did he win? He was in third last time I looked. Sorry, I got distracted by the race winner. I cannot get this corner. I think it's because it's the last corner, so I'm just like, bleh. Did I get the fastest lap of the race, though? I don't think I did. I got a purple first sector. Dun 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 dun.
Well, quite the
no music again.
Between the rookie Aiden Jackson and
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop playing this. It's too hot to play this.
Signed from McLaren back in 2007, and we all know how that one ended. Alonso returned to Renault pretty much the moment the season wrapped up.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
Hey, Lewis. I don't care. I don't care. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go and step away from the computer for a little bit, I think. Just stretch my legs, come back with maybe some technical Minecraft stuff. Maybe we can do some, like, creative mode stuff.
Oh, it's a decent result for you today with a finish in the points. How are you feeling, Aiden?
It went well, and points are points. I'm glad I could deliver to the team and be one to come out on top ahead of Casper. It's a good result, but I still feel there's room for improvement. Points are points, after all.
What did I say? It went well. And points are points. I'm really happy, and I think the team will be too.
That's not what I said.
Here, so let's see if we can build on that for the next one.
A big talking point, irrespective of today's results, is how you've improved overall throughout the season. What would you say to that?
I couldn't do it without the support of the team.
I couldn't do it without the support of the team. They've been incredible. I'm feeling looked after, and I couldn't ask for more. So any improvements are thanks to them.
It's funny you should mention the team as a whole. Can you give us an update? How is the current relationship between you and Casper Ackerman?
Driving relationships are always going to be tricky.
Driver relationships are always going to be tricky. Individually, you're always pushing yourselves, and that can cause friction. I can't let anything like that worry me. Besides, we're fine.
Thank you for your time.
Oh god, the animations, dude, are so bad. They're so bad. 2 months later, with only a handful of races remaining in the season, the time is running out for Racing Point to secure the points needed to finish above the mid-pack rivals in the Constructor Championship. A dip in form over the past few races has the team desperately hoping for a strong performance from both rookie Aiden Jackson and veteran Casper Ackerman. I don't care too much, because we're not doing it. So I think this is going to be the final chapter in this story. I guess. Let's not listen to... Fine.
Mom?
Aiden, I'm here.
Oh, good. After that flight delay, I was starting to get concerned.
Don't worry. Everything's fine.
And they're looking after you?
Better than at Silverstone.
Good, because you were my lucky charm there, Mum. And I'm hoping...
Wait, hold on. We didn't have a great race at Silverstone. We had a puncture.
Now just do what you do, and everything will be great.
I know. Mirror signal maneuver.
And always stick to the speed limit.
Oh god, this is awful.
I'll try.
Have a great race, Aiden. I'll see you after.
I'm so pleased you're here, Mum. This one's for you, eh?
Just awful, awful. Let's do the rewards thing. Current tier 4. Nice. What do I get? I get a love heart. Oh, it's locked anyway, because that's part of the podium pass. It's such a cop-out that they have that podium pass thing in now. I don't know. Maybe it was always there. Maybe I just missed it. Right, anyway, I'm going to quit to main menu. And we're going to turn off F1. I'm going to get rid of the wheel. Because I can feel the wheel is hot. I can feel my laptop is hot. Ooh, that is hot, hot, hot. I can feel my PC is hot. So everything is hot. I'm hot. And we're going to play something that with maybe a little bit of more of a cooldown. I'll be back in a sec. I think I will be back and do a little bit of Minecraft creative mode for a bit. So bear with me. I'll be back in a sec.